How's it guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to go over pretty much what is going to happen within the next couple of days and especially throughout the weekend. So obviously, I'm going to speak about the current situation of the market as it has been ripping to the upside, which is obviously a bullish sign, right? So I do expect a minor retracement and I will be going over those levels now. So stay tuned for that. Let's take a look at Bitcoin first and then we'll dive into some of the altcoins and a bit of news. I've seen a bit of news that have been coming out that is going to affect the market. So let's look at the data. Okay, so as you can see over here, when looking at Bitcoin right now, it's quite evident that on the daily time frame it looks very bullish, right? So if you had a look at this on a normal scale, you would say that this has broken the highs at 29,500, hasn't broken these highs at 30,500, but once it starts to break these highs, this is when it's going to be very bullish again. So when you draw your Fibonacci tool from the low to the high, okay, so we all know that this tool gives you levels of retracement areas, okay? So basically you want to draw it from this level over here to this level, so from the low to the high. And these are the key levels that I'll be looking at to long the market at, right? So I'll be looking at to long the market at around about these levels here, okay? So majority of the time we do see a 0.618 level get tapped into, which is obviously a 12% drop, but then we'll obviously see price come down and then we can take these lows out as well. Okay, so this is something that I'm looking at right now at this level, but I would probably see that this 28,500 area is where I'll be looking at to long also, because if you're looking to the left, this is on the daily time frame. Bear in mind that this is on the daily time frame. This is the resistance, okay? So major zone there. So very interesting to look at this right now and see that we need to be aware of this retracement. I do think that we will come down here. You can see that there is a bit of consolidation at the moment on the 4-hour chart. So when you dive down, you want to take the higher time frames and then go down to the lower. So on the 4-hour chart, we need to see a break of these lows at 29,800. And essentially this 29,657 area was our previous level of resistance, and that needs to break, okay? Once we see a break over there, you could look at shorting back down to 28,500, okay? So on the weekly time frame, beautiful. I mean, it looks very, very bullish. There's nothing bearish about that. So, but we can expect a retracement, which is important to note. So just bear in mind that this may happen. So on the 1-hour chart, let's have a look here. If you look at the 1 hour, you can see something very similar here, and let's just take the 15. Yeah, it's kind of like a bull flag, okay? So if you look at this, you can bring this trend line. We see multiple touches over there, and same thing over here, right? So it's almost like a bull flag. So this essentially is a bullish pattern. So once we see a break of this trend line, you could look at long in the market. Once you see a break of the support at 29,657, like I said earlier, we can expect a retracement. So be wary of that. I would wait for an either break to the upside or break to the downside for any positions, especially with the current situation. So obviously we are bearish. I mean, we're bullish, but we're going to see this retracement, okay? So that's Bitcoin. Let's have a look at some other coins. I want to go over Litecoin. Okay. So Litecoin, I mean, if you look at Litecoin on the daily time frame, this was our previous low, okay? And we actually took out that low. These were our highs. So we're making these lower highs and we're making these lower lows, okay? So what I want to look at here is just to see if this retracement has gone far enough, okay? So you want to take from the low to the high. It is getting rejected from the 0.618 level, okay? So this level is a level that we do see a rejection. So you want to go down to the 4-hour. It is rejecting from this trend line as well. So on the daily time frame, if you look here, this trend line has been valid for multiple times, and this is just a retracement back up to the trend line. And you actually could look at some sells here for Litecoin. Very interesting to see. Let's have a look at the 4. Let's have a look at the 1. Yeah, the 1 hour I mean, what we would need to see here to take sells, I would have to see a break of these lows here. So essentially, we want to see a break of these lows because it will take out all these wicks. And then you could target this 83 area essentially, which is what I'll be looking at, okay? So it's around about a 2.5% drop, 83, and then you could look at 80, and then even back down to, 76, okay? But that's the extreme. So you want to be careful here for Litecoin, but it does look like this was a double top formation. If you look on the 15, it is coming down here. So yeah, Litecoin looks like we need to see a break of 85.85 on the 1 hour time frame. Once we see a break there, we can take some sells. Let's go over Litecoin quickly. I mean Ethereum. Yeah, so Ethereum is quite different. If we have a look at the daily, had that nice top wick yesterday, and obviously already created a top wick this morning, and looks like it might start retracing here. The 4 hour needs to close, yeah. So you see this level I've got here at 1872. Once we see a closure, you can actually bring that down. We want to see a break of these lows. We need to see a break of 1871.74. Once we break that level, I would be looking at a potential sell-off, okay? Back down to 1844. So that would be my setup for Ethereum. It's very, very simple. It's just to trade the ranges, right? So yeah, it looks clean. There's not much resistance here. There's only a bit of there, but you can see how we took out all of this level here. So once we break below this level, look what happens. We normally come back down to this level. Okay, it takes some time, but we do come back down to this level. So 1844 would be the target, but that's only if we break 1871. Okay, so that's Ethereum. Matic. Yeah, most of the daily charts look similar. Matic closed back into the range here below this level. The 4 hour is bullish. Close back above the range. So if this next 4 hour candle closes below this range, I'll probably just take straight sells because, yeah, this is what I'll do here for Matic. It would be very, very nice. Risk to reward of, 1 is just 3.69. Okay, so we would have to wait for this 4 hour candle. It's actually closing in 38 minutes. Okay, so if this next 4 hour candle closes bearish here, I'll probably take sells off the bat. Even the 1 hour, I'll probably take sells for Matic here. Okay, and that's just based on we close below this level on the daily, right? So we bearish on the daily. We already created our top wick for today, and then the 4 hour close bullish. But if this next 4 hour closes below this line, that would be an indication that it's probably just a fake out to the upside, and we can expect price to come down further. Okay, so Matic looking for a short here. Once we see a 1 hour or 4 hour candle closure, so 7 minutes time is something that I'll be looking at. Okay, so bear in mind that that's going to happen. Not 7, sorry, 48, sorry, 38. But I do want to quickly have a look at the most important chart right now that I'm looking at, and that is the Bitcoin dominance chart. Let's have a look at this chart. Okay, so this 53 level is the level that I've been looking at for potential rallying of the altcoins, because when Bitcoin dominance increases, all the alts start to fall off a bit. Okay, so you can see that the past 3 weeks have been bullish for this, and if you look at the 200-day moving average, this is a rejection area. So look left here. Okay, and the 200-day moving average acts as a resistance. So once this comes up here, we're going to see a massive rally in the altcoins, and that's when I'm going to go long on pretty much all the coins. Okay, so that's why I'm still thinking that there might be a minor retracement here for Bitcoin and the alts, especially with the dominance being so high. Okay, so that's pretty much my thoughts on the market. I went over a couple coins. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this video, and just make sure you subscribe and comment if you have anything that you want me to do in the next video. Just put it down below and I can try it out. But yeah, I do appreciate your time and you guys for being here. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video.